What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another run here on American Truck Simulator. Today, got Electric Blue back on the 389. I know you guys really liked that paint job, and to be honest, I did too. And to be even more honest, I think this actually might replace my green. I'm really liking how this thing looks, and the headlights add to it. So, it looks even better with that shorty sleeper on it compared to just a regular day cab. Really digging it. Really slick, sleek. Yeah, with the chrome, and I think I'm sold. So this might be my normal layout on this truck. So today, what I have hooked up to this is a Texaco tanker full of diesel, and this is a exchange. I can't remember the name. External contracts. That's what it is. I keep on wanting to call it the something exchange or freight exchange. I don't know why, but external contract. So as you can see, I've got 19 hours to do this job, and I believe that's real world time. So this is one of those jobs where I can go ahead and shut it down and go to bed, wake up tomorrow, and it'll still be here. Of course, minus whatever time that would be, 8, 9, 10 hours. And I could still finish this job. So kind of nice. The pay doesn't really, this might be normal. I know there's a lot of mods in here that I have right now that kind of tweak the base pays for trailer loads. So, compared to those, this is low, but this is probably more standard to what the game already had set. So $5,900 is the pay on this one. But going to Ehrenberg, the Texaco there, and it's not a place I have been to before, so it's not a very long trip, leaving Tucson through Phoenix, and there it is right there on the border. Basically, it is kind of California, but they consider it still Arizona for some reason. So, not a long trip today. It's going to take me just under 6 hours to get there, but since I have this map up, of course, tonight's multiplayer live stream going to be at our normal meeting point here in Fresno, and the first point that we are going to go to is Vegas. So everyone grab a trailer, we're going to Vegas for our first run, and then from Vegas we will continue on down to, I'm thinking, Holbrook. We'll see how things work out. I don't rule out visiting Flagstaff, but that was kind of a nightmare area the last time we were online, so I might just say screw it and go to Holbrook. I'd like to get 4 stops in tonight, so Vegas 1, either Flagstaff or Holbrook will be number 2, and then from there maybe we can go to Phoenix and then head back towards California to finish it off, or maybe come down here to St. Simon, Sierra Vista, Nogales, somewhere in those areas. We'll finish off somewhere here in Arizona or Southern California. We'll see. I don't rule out a nice long trip too. Maybe we've got some runs that go to Carson City or even Reno. I can almost guarantee we're not going to have to deal with anyone out here if we go out this way, so I don't rule that out. We'll have to see what happens. But, like I said, first run is going to be to Vegas, so everyone have a trailer for Vegas ready to go and meet us over here at Fresno. So, with that being said, might as well go ahead and fire this beast up and get on the road. Don't need engine brakes here. Now this is also a different start, or a different entrance and exit compared to what we've had so far for gallon oils or Texacos or Chevrons. The gates here are different. It's not something we've had before. It would be nice if the gates actually opened and closed, but that's not an option. nice little cruise through town there. Also, we're tipping the scale at 38,000 pounds. A little less than what this trailer normally carries, isn't it? I thought that was close to a 40,000 pound load. Okay. I don't know what the hell's going on with my head tracker here, but I do love hearing the sounds of this motor. It does sound so damn good. I wish this sound was actually on the Cat. I mentioned before I'd rather have a Cat engine in this thing, but this Cummins sounds so nice. The sound file that's with this Real Engines and Sounds pack that's on the Steam Workshop, as well as on various modding websites. Because this is an external contract, I am maxed out at 65 miles an hour. One annoying thing about this, you know, head tracker's great, but having to reset it because maybe you changed position in your seat or something like that. It's letting you get what, like I was, I'm sitting all over here, even though I'm not. You know, I repositioned, but for some odd reason, in game here, I was way off, even though I wasn't sitting any different. What, I am enjoying Arizona. I do like this DLC. I don't think Phoenix should be as big as it is, but I mean, there's a lot of open area here. I would have been just fine with Phoenix being like another LA. And maybe it is, but looking at the map, LA isn't this big. Slam on the brakes. You really want to be turned into a pancake, don't you? Not the wisest thing to do, folks. Cut off a truck, then slam on their brakes. You really must have a death wish. And drivers don't want to run into anyone. As much as they might want to talk about running people off the road and how much they wish they could, Lord knows I have for many years wanted to do that, but at the end of the day, they really don't. They just want to do the job and get home to their families, just like everyone else in their cars they're driving around. But you know, people are still naive and ignorant when it comes to the fact that that truck you're passing could weigh 25,000 pounds, or he could weigh 73,000 pounds, or 110,000 pounds. You know, just because he's got 18 wheels, just because he has all, you know, all those axles have the brakes. You know, they got more. Oh, I've only got 4 brakes, and look, you know, look, you got, you know, all those brakes, and you know, it doesn't matter if it's a single axle pup trailer or, you know, a 3 or 4 axle, well, you know, like a 3 axle trailer here, like I got. You know, all those extra brakes that are on there, 2 per axle, obviously. That doesn't mean the truck is going to stop any faster. You know, usually you have the extra axles because of the weight, and also kind of because the stopping power that is going to be required to stop something that weighs that much or is that big. Well, you got bigger brakes, okay, and just the stupidity of people. I still baffles me. And I mean, granted, there are a few drivers out there that aren't angels, but I've heard too many horror stories from truck drivers over my years, from them being in accidents and where people had died. I did not personally know anyone that did heavy haul, but I have talked to a good deal of them over my years, and it's definitely a very mentally and emotionally taxing job if you are one of the unfortunate ones that have gotten into an accident where there was a death. The stories I have been told about people cutting trucks off, or, you know, doing the famous brake check. See, that wasn't a very smart move that I did there. That was a very asshole move. You know, that goes to me not really paying attention. But, you know, there have been guys who are still getting psychiatric help right now because the accident that they were involved in, even though it was not of their doing, it was not their fault, it was a situation where they were screwed either way. It was going to happen no matter what. You know, they're still getting mental help from... I'm parking here, aren't I? Yes, I am, and there it is right there. They're still getting help to deal with and to cope with what happened. And I'm going in the out. Yay. Go me. And it's not just heavy haul guys that will have issues like that, that have to deal with that kind of stuff, that trauma. You know, it's regular drivers, everyday guys that have those issues. So, like I said, everyone just, you know, pay the drivers some respect. Give them some space. And everyone will get home safe and sound. Even if it does take an extra 10 minutes or something, it's worth it. But here we are, making the delivery once I get into position. There we go. Easy snap on. Didn't even stop. See, there's an asshole driver right there. Granted, it is just a yield sign. But yeah, that was an asshole thing right there. So there we go, guys. Electric Blue Boogaloo Part 2. Back on the Pete, probably to stay. And also a reminder, like I mentioned before, we are starting off in Fresno at our normal spots over here at the truck stop between the two Walmarts right off of Route 99. And we will be going to Vegas for our first run, so make sure you have your trailer ready to go. And then from there, most likely to Flagstaff or Holbrook. And then from there, probably to Phoenix, or maybe we'll take a long run to Carson City or Eli. Because like I said, I know this area all through here is probably going to be pretty barren. Everyone is going to be over here jamming everything and lagging everything up. So it might be our best interest to just get in and get out and save ourselves the mental stress and screwing that will happen if we try to stay over here for too long. So that is it for now. Thanks everyone for watching, the subscriptions, the likes, the comments, all the love you guys have shown. I'm very appreciative of it, and as long as you guys continue to enjoy, I'll continue to do these. So until tonight, take it easy.